Hi, the idea of aligning money with values is one of the strongest themes in the book. Many people go through life spending without really knowing what they care about. They buy things because others do, or because it is expected, or because they feel empty inside. The book teaches that money is a mirror. It shows where energy goes and what is truly important. By looking at spending patterns, people begin to see where their actions match or do not match their beliefs. One of the most freeing discoveries that comes from this process is that people do not need to impress others with money. The pressure to look successful often leads to spending on clothes, cars, homes, or gadgets that do not add real value. When people realize they can live well on less and be true to themselves, they stop trying to keep up with others. This freedom allows them to live more honestly and with less stress. The practice of monthly evaluation becomes a habit that builds awareness over time. Each month, people look at how much they earned, how much they spent, and how satisfied they felt with those choices. They begin to see what brings joy and what does not. This practice leads to better decisions, month by month, and helps people stay on track toward financial independence. The book encourages people to think about what kind of life they want, and then to use money as a tool to build that life. For many, this means spending more time with family, doing creative work, volunteering, learning new skills, or simply resting. These activities do not always cost a lot of money, but they do require time and freedom. By shifting how money is used, people create space for these experiences. One powerful concept is that financial independence is not just about quitting a job. It is about gaining control over time and choices. Some people may still choose to work, but they do so from a place of freedom, not necessity. Others may decide to focus on family or personal projects. The point is that the choice is theirs. This sense of autonomy is one of the most valuable outcomes of the program. The book also explores the role of fear in financial decisions: fear of not having enough, fear of losing status, fear of failure. These fears often drive people to stay in jobs they dislike or to overspend in an attempt to feel secure. The book helps people face these fears by showing that true security comes from knowing how to manage money and how to live simply. Confidence grows when people see that they can live on less and still be happy. Another idea discussed is the concept of financial interdependence. While the book focuses on personal choices, it also acknowledges that people live in communities. Sharing resources, helping others, and building support networks can increase quality of life without increasing expenses. This is especially helpful for those who want to live simply while staying connected to others. The authors highlight the power of intention. When people set clear goals and act with purpose, they make steady progress. The steps outlined in the book are not complicated, but they require consistency and focus. Over time, these small steps build a strong foundation. People begin to see results and feel encouraged to continue. The book also offers guidance on how to deal with setbacks. Life is unpredictable, and there will be challenges: illness, job loss, emergencies. The key is to stay grounded in values and to use the tools provided to navigate through difficulty. Having a financial cushion and a clear plan makes it easier to recover and move forward. One important message is that there is no one right way to live. Each person has different values, dreams, and needs. The goal is not to follow a formula, but to create a life that is authentic and fulfilling. The tools in the book are meant to support that process. They help people build a life of meaning by making conscious choices with money. The journey described in the book is not just about numbers, it is a path to personal growth. As people become more aware of how they use money, they also become more aware of how they use time, energy, and attention. This awareness brings clarity and often leads to changes in other areas of life. Relationships, health, career choices all begin to shift as values become more visible. Thank you for listening, and please like the video and subscribe for more great upcoming content that will put you in top 1%.